Hello BookTube. Today I'm going to be doing a manga haul. Normally when I do my book hauls, I do a single book haul at the end of the month. But over the past few months, my book hauls have gotten larger to where a book haul at the end of the month is unwieldy for me to do. My decision to do a book haul at the end of the month was rooted in the fact that depending how much science fiction and fantasy I hauled in a given month, putting them on the shelves as I got them, and of course, doing a haul video was a bit onerous because I'd have to rearrange my entire science fiction and fantasy collection every time I added a new book to the collection because my science fiction and fantasy are alphabetized. So I thought a single, pretty much taking stock of the books I have at the end of the month, doing a book haul. Once I started filming book hauls, made sense. But the more books I've been bringing into my library, and given that most of those books aren't exactly organized alphabetically, I mean, my history collection is basically as I get them, and I just put them as they go. But so I've been thinking about doing book hauls as I get them in, so that maybe I can talk a bit more about the books rather than just showing them and explaining maybe why I picked them up. So this video is going to be a bit of an experiment and see how it turns out. Before I show you the manga that I've picked up so far in September, I don't know necessarily if I will be getting any more manga in September. And I'll talk a bit about that at the end. But I do want to address quickly my absence the last 2 days. So Wednesday, I was wanting to film a discussion video focusing on favorite authors, and it didn't turn out. And as often is the case with discussion videos, so I kind of didn't upload that video. And yesterday I had a doctor's appointment, which made it difficult to film before I went, because my doctor's appointments are at the end of my usual filming period. Anyway, so that's why I was absent the last 2 days. And usually if I don't have a video up during the work week, it's likely because I tried to film a discussion video and it didn't pan out. And I just abandoned it after who knows how many attempts. So anyway, now let's get on to the manga. I picked up volumes in 2 series this month. The first 3 are volumes of Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic by Shinobu Ohtaka. This is volume 17. This is volume 18. And this is volume 20. Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic is a shonen manga series about a young wizard named Aladdin who travels a world reminiscent of and inspired by the 1001 Nights, so the Near East, in search of friends. During his travels, he meets a young man named Alibaba, who joins him, Aladdin, in tackling a dungeon. So in this world, a number of buildings or locations called dungeons have appeared that are filled with fabulous wealth, terrifying danger, and a number of adventurers have sought to explore and conquer these dungeons. And one day, Aladdin and Alibaba decide to explore and conquer a dungeon, and that basically cements the friendship. And after they basically travel around their world, having adventures. It's been a while since I've read Magi the Labyrinth of Magic. I'm slowly building my series up, and a few volumes in the middle are, or not quite middle, towards the beginning, like volume 9 to I think 12 or 13 or 14 are rather hard to come by. So I've been trying to build that series up over the past few months. So hopefully I will eventually get the whole series, but we shall see. And I picked up quite a few volumes of Fairy Tail by Hiro Mashima, my favorite manga series. I picked up volume 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So Fairy Tail is a rather popular shonen manga series. It's the story of the wizarding guild known as Fairy Tail, and a specific group of fairy tale wizards that comprise a team Natsu. Natsu Dragneel, who is a fire dragon slayer, Lucy Heartfilia, who is a celestial spirit mage, the Exceed Happy, who is Natsu's companion, Grateful Buster, who's an ice make wizard, Ursa Scarlet, who's I don't quite remember. I think she uses the night magic or something. I don't quite remember her magic, but she can basically switch into suits of armor that are magically enhanced. And later, Wendy Marvell, who is a Sky Dragon Slayer, and Wendy's Exceed companion, Carla. And it's basically about this particular group of fairy tale wizards' adventures. So I love the series. It's great fun, and I've been collecting the series over the past year and so. And so far, I'm on volume 45. I've got about less than 20 volumes to go. I think 18, because there are 63 volumes total. So I was thinking about finishing the entire series at the end of by the end of this year, but I don't know. I might push it back until the start of next year, 2023. Although I do want to spend a part of 2023 reading the entire series in one go. I just recently did that with Full Metal Alchemist by Hiro Arakawa, and I had an absolute blast. And I really want to do that with Fairy Tail as well. And do a special sort of, I don't know necessarily just a single video or a video series about that. But yeah, we'll see. So I don't know how many more, let me backtrack here. So I don't know what the state of my manga collecting will be for the rest of the year. I'm entering into a period where I want to pick up a lot more history. Most of this book haul, had I basically did the entire book haul at the end of the month, most of it would have been history, because I'm in a history buying mood right now, and history reading mood. So not entirely sure. We'll see. So anyway, this was my experimental manga haul. Let me know what you think, if I should do basically book hauls or manga hauls as I get the books in, or if I should just stick to doing a single haul video at the end of the month. But one of the great things about doing a more broken down book haul is I can do a Steve pyramid. Or in this case, it would be more of a Steve tower since all of the books are the same size. So these are the manga I picked up this month so far, depending whether or not I pick any more of it. So anyway, BookTube, I will be back later this evening with weekly reads. So until then, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe.